Hey there, it's Craig back with you in the Sports Cabin on Click 2 Houston. The Astros pitchers and catchers are in their new spring training camp. The new digs are in West Palm Beach, and it appears to be a far cry from the dim lights of the old place in Kissimmee. Of course, I spent more than a few springs near Line Drive. That was the street right behind Osceola County Stadium where the Astros used to spend all their training days. And I remember among things I loved seeing the relief pitcher Dave Smith fishing behind the center field wall. There was a pond back there, and more than a few balls bonked fish on the head when someone got a hold of one. And I remember the day that then owner, John McMullen, called Nolan Ryan a really bad name while I was interviewing the good Dr. McMullen. We had a terrific exclusive on our TV camera, except we couldn't find the tape the next day. It seems we stored our gear in the Astros clubhouse. Somebody must have got wind of that and took our tape. I've looked for it. I think I looked for it for 20 straight springs after that. Neighborhood around the old park had a junior college and about 30 places to get a discount on your breakfast. The traffic, of course, was brutal. Most of it went by the ballpark to the house that Mickey built. And 1 year before going to Kissimmee, I was covering the Reds in Tampa at the old Redlands facility. In one day, I must have set a record for stuff seen after talking to various players on the Reds club. I had on a AAA uniform because I'd been asked to throw some batting practice for the Indianapolis Indians, the AAA club. Sparky was the Reds manager, and he chewed me out for having a mustache. Then he realized I was a pretender and told me in jest, go take a lap or two. And, of course, he was fairly stern looking, so I did take a lap or two. And I said I'd shave if he could find a spot for me on the roster. Of course, I never did get an answer from him. And as I was recovering from that, this is the same day, mind you, we saw fire trucks and police cars converge on a car wash that was across the street from the ball yard at the Redlands. It seems they were raiding a car wash of ill repute. Gave a whole new meaning to the term drive-through. After that adventure, we drove to our motel just in time to have a fully grown seagull hit us head on. The seagull was dead on impact, and so was our windshield. That may not top being at the new Astros facility, but it sure must come close. This is Craig Roberts on Click2Houston.com.